Imlan.
Man.
Imlan. Hello, and welcome to Tea is Good, Books Are Better, the podcast where we drink tea and talk about books. I'm Raven. Hello?
I'm Jess.
What the hell happened there?
Took a sippy sip.
Oh. I was like, did I take you by surprise like that much that you just blacked out?
Yeah, I'm actually sleeping on the floor.
Just dead in her chair. Welcome back to Tea is Good, Books Are Better. What is new with you, Jessica? Nice.
Not much.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been doing much at all, other than, playing Skyrim.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I have it modded, so it's pretty fun.
I feel like you've told me about what mods you have before, but I've forgotten.
I straight up did on Thanksgiving.
You want to tell me again?
So one that does like better graphics, clearer water, better sounds for waterfalls, more grass, more trees, more lampposts on the roads. The graphics that are like better graphics, they make the nighttime really dark. Like I straight up can't see shit without a torch.
And you like that?
I do. Kind of asked him on a horse, but I'm on foot and I have a torch.
Fair.
It's pretty spooky. I did one that did realistic movements, so people or humanoids are slowed down, animals are sped up, animals and beasts are sped up, vampires are ultra fast now. My horse is faster, thank God. Fuck Skyrim horses. Some cities like Whiterun had it with the walls reinforced. You know how the walls are falling down?
I haven't played
They're kind of
Skyrim
crumbled.
in so long.
So Whiterun's walls are crumbled and shit. So I got one that rebuilt them up because it was like description in the mod like it's not realistic in a middle of a civil war to not have proper reinforcements. So I'm going to build them.
Okay, wow. People are all right.
Yeah, and like inside of Whiterun, it's like full of plants and stuff. It looks real cool. There's the Civil War immersion, so it's like refugees outside of every major city. There's a lot more patrols, and we can walk into random battles.
What the?
Between Stormcloaks and Imperials.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. I can go on.
Wow, okay. Well, that's neat. I want to...
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
I want to see it.
I want to show you.
You know what I just realized?
Huh?
This is going to be our Halloween episode.
Oh, really?
This is Halloween! This is Halloween! Halloween! Wow, we're way off pitch. Tender lumplings everywhere. Life's no fun without a good scare. That's our job, but we're not mean. In our town of Halloween. Yes?
Yes.
Damn. Well, what do we do for our Halloween episode? I didn't think about this.
Frick!
Fuck! What do we do? How do we make this spooky and awesome?
Oh shit! Give me your spookiest story, Raven.
Ooh, like this. Okay, like all right, this is fun.
Okay.
Like this, like the most scary, like paranormal thing that ever happened to me, type of thing.
Sure, why not?
Okay. I'm thinking. I think I've already told the story about when I was babysitting, and I like heard the creepy music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I've told this story already. I'll do like a really quick version of it.
Right.
Basically, I was a young teenager. I was babysitting. I had put the kid to bed already, and I was like downstairs. The kid was asleep upstairs. I was downstairs, like reading, I think.
Okay, okay.
And I started hearing this like children's music. I don't remember what the song was, but it was something akin to like Ring Around the Rosie. It was like a generic, like,
Oh, bro.
yeah, generic, like children's music. And I heard it for like 5 seconds, and then it was gone. I was like wondering if I was just hearing things or whatever. And then, like, 10 minutes later, I heard it again, and it lasted longer. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? But it went away again. And then another, like, 5 minutes later, I heard it again. And this time it lasted like almost a full minute. So I like got up and I was like moving around. I was like, what the fuck is this? Where's it coming from? And the second I realized it was coming from upstairs, it stopped again.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I'm like heart pounding. Like I have no earthly idea what this could be because I know all the kids' toys. I know that she has nothing that like makes that sound.
Mhm.
So I just have no idea. I'm like, did she somehow get her hands on like a TV up there? Like I didn't think there was a TV up there. Like it was super weird. So I stood there at the bottom of the stairs for like almost a full like 5 minutes, just waiting,
Damn.
like heart pounding, like terrified. Just as I'm about to leave and go sit down again, I hear it again. And so this is the part where I'm that stupid person in the horror movie because I was like, you know what? I need to find out what this is and I'm going to go up the stairs and I'm going to figure it out and I don't care if I get fucking murdered because I need to know. So I march up the stairs, check on the kid. It's not coming from her room. She's still asleep. So I like wander down the hall, following this terrifying children's music, open the dad's office, and it's the fucking phone. For some reason, they made the ringtone of this home phone this children's song.
It's so weird.
Yeah. And that's it. So I answered the phone, and it was the dad calling just to check in.
Man.
Uh, yeah, but I was horrified.
Nice, nice.
But
That's
I've
pretty
already,
funny.
yeah, I've already told the story, and it's like not actually creepy because it
Uh,
has a fun ending, right? So,
do you have any paranormal stories? Like, you all grew up in a haunted home. You never experienced?
nothing even close to
Oh.
what you guys ever experienced. I mean, I think I've heard like footsteps in the night when everyone was
Mm.
asleep.
You heard the keyboard. Did you not?
I probably heard the keyboard tapping, yeah, like the
Okay.
computer keyboard.
Yeah.
Um, I think the most like tangible thing I ever experienced was I walked into the bathroom once and I went to close the door behind me, so my hand was like on the doorknob,
Hmm.
and then the door just slammed shut. So it like
Oh, man.
shoved me. And so I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? I instantly think it's like Eric or you. So I swing the
Mm.
door open again. No one's there.
Oh, man.
So that's probably the most like visceral, tangible thing that
Mm.
I ever experienced. I haven't really like had any other actual
Hmm.
experience. Oh, you know what did happen to me
Okay, okay.
very recently?
Oh.
I experienced sleep paralysis for the first time.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Tell me.
It was awful.
Oh, yep.
So I was lying in bed. I don't remember like every single detail, but I remember opening my eyes and I saw Jake standing at the foot of the bed and he was just like completely in shadow,
Okay.
but he was just standing there and it was like fine and normal until I realized he was lying next to me. And then this like shadow Jake at the end of the bed lifts his arm and points at the corner of the room where like my head is. And so I like kind of move my eyes and look up there and there's something floating in the air next to my head and it looks like another shadow Jake, but it's like floating in the air and it's like curled up into like a fetus position.
Oh.
And that's when I was like, And I started like, I couldn't move, and I was like whining and making noises, and then Jake woke me up. Or like snapped me out of it.
Yeah. Oh man.
And it was horrifying.
Mm. I had a sleep paralysis years ago, back when we shared the room. Did I ever tell you about it?
Uh, if
Because
you
it
did, I don't
scared
recall.
the poo poo out of me.
Yeah, go
um,
on.
so we were in the same room because we
Mhm.
shared a room.
Mhm.
I remember in my dream, I wake up and I can see like the moonlight shining in through the window. Not the moonlight, street light, because we're basement suite.
Mhm.
I can hear you breathing next to me, and I'm about to go back to sleep and close my eyes again. And I notice in the corner of my eye something on the bed beside me. So I look, and it's a shadow person
Ew.
of a man laying beside me. And as soon as I see it, it rolls on top of me,
Ow!
and then I'm flung into the ceiling. And I'm
What
looking
the
down, and
fuck?
I can see it trying to get inside my body. And I'm on the ceiling, and freaking out. Like I cannot let it get in my body, and I'm like freaking out. And then slam, I'm wide awake, and I'm like breathing. Everything's exactly the same. Streetlights coming in. You
Dude,
were still sleeping, and I'm just like, oh, what the fuck?
dude, that just raised all the hackles on the back of my neck.
Right?
Ugh.
Like, that was bad. I think a bit later, I went on like a forum about stuff like this.
Uh-huh.
And like you know how some people talk about how when they sleep, like their spirit leaves and travels. You know, Dad has stories of that and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, apparently there's lost spirits that like to get inside of empty bodies.
Oh no.
Yeah. So like like I get chills whenever I think about it because like that was a
Oh,
bad dream. Or
that's
was it a
horrifying.
dream?
Oh god.
Right?
Oh, I hate that.
Like it
Ooh,
was
that gave me
so
goosebumps.
realistic. Yeah, that was a bad dream.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember just like heart pounding, like trying to calm down, get back to sleep. I was so scared.
Yeah, damn. No, you definitely never told me that.
Yeah, because that was a fucked up dream.
Yeah.
Only time.
Shit.
Yeah. Um,
How about any, like, what's your
I
most insane experience from the house we grew up in?
the house we grew up in.
Yeah.
It was probably with Eric. You know how every weekend we take turns sleeping upstairs
Mm-hmm.
in the attic with Eric, waking up middle of the night to hearing footsteps around the house,
Mm-hmm.
like on the kitchen. Like it sounded like bare feet going to the kitchen, moving stuff around on the pots and pans on the drying rack. Like I can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Then going to the dining room table where Dad has papers and moving the papers around. Then down to the bottom of the steps, so you can hear the creak. And then
Ooh.
I'll go back to the table, move stuff, ship it around, then go back to the kitchen and move the dishes around. And constant back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm terrified because I don't recognize the footprints. You know how when you're a family or whatever, there are people like you recognize
They're like the weight of their footsteps.
footsteps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
did not recognize it, so I thought we were being burglarized,
Oh, damn.
even though
Burgled.
it's like burglarized.
Burgled.
Burgled. Even though like the footsteps were very soft, I thought there was a man in the house burglaring us.
Burgling us.
And I'm just sitting there like shaking and terrified, like feeling like everything is wrong and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
I look across to Eric, and I can see like the glint of his eyes because he's also wide awake and listening.
Damn. Yeah.
And I'm just like, Eric, and he's like, Jessica,
Oh
and
my
I immediately run to his bed and jump in with him.
god.
And we eventually got the courage to turn on the lights, and that's when the noises stopped, and we went down, and there was nothing there. Woke up mom and
Damn.
dad and told us to go to bed because we're having a nightmare.
Yeah, you're having a shared nightmare.
Right? But yeah, I think that was like when we first started realizing that there was definitely something in the house.
I
I
remember
think
he told me that he saw a face once, like floating above him.
I
Do you remember
remember
that?
how he used to talk about the man all the time. And that I didn't believe him. We didn't believe him at all.
Oh, what did he
Until
say?
so the man is dressed in old timey clothes, he would say, and he would always have a lantern, and he'd stand at the top of his stairs and like stare around
Ew.
as if looking for something and disappear. When he was a kid, we never believed him until I saw the man.
Uh-huh.
I was like home alone watching TV, and all of a sudden I felt that prickling in my skin that told me that a spirit was basically coming.
Okay.
It's when we lived in that house, like I would feel it when she came around, the girl,
Uh-huh.
and it was coming behind me. So I looked around and I didn't see anything. And as I was going back to look at the TV, I saw the man gliding right through the dining room up to Eric's room.
Yuck.
Yep. Yep.
God damn. See, I
Yeah, I
never
was
saw
like
anything.
shook. Yeah, and just watching him, like, pretty much, I'm pretty sure that he was just like an echo or something. Like, not really like a poltergeist like the girl was,
Uh-huh.
but he did the same thing over and over.
Oh,
Goes through
weird.
the kitchen, goes up the stairs, looks around the room, done.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like
Um,
little house memory
yeah,
imprint.
I think echo is a good word for it. But I do remember Eric telling me once that the the girl looked like me
Oh,
because
gross.
he was sleeping. He
Mm-hmm.
told me this. He was sleeping. He opened his eyes and she was like floating right over him. So they were like nose to nose, and he said at first he thought it was me.
Hell no.
Yeah, but then like saw her like outfit or whatever and realized
Mm-hmm.
it was the ghost girl.
Oh my god, one time, I woke up middle of the night because you were tossing and turning when we were in the bunk beds,
Mhm.
top and bottom. You were tossing and turning. You can hear you kicking the blankets off and pulling them back up, and like the mattress was creaking and shit. And
Mhm.
I'm just like, geez, okay. I'm about to go back to sleep when I slam back awake as I remember that you're upstairs with Eric. What the fuck is down there?
Gross, dude.
So I started shaking, and like took me forever to get the courage to turn on the lights because I was like, okay, okay, if she's down there and I turn on the lights, she'll scream at me, and I'll be like, okay, okay, I just apologize, okay.
Yeah.
So I turn it on, nothing, movement stops,
Uh,
it's quiet, like gather the courage again to peek my head down, and there's no one there.
oh
It's just
my
torn up
god.
blankets.
No.
Yeah, I think around then I was starting to research more in spirits, and I did like a little banish.
I remember that. You told me you
Yeah,
banished her from the bedroom.
because fuck that, I don't want to experience that ever again.
Yeah.
Nighttime is scary. I don't want it. Daytime, okay, but not nighttime.
Yuck. Was there, have you had any other experiences that weren't in the house?
Yeah, and here there's a woman in here that I've spotted.
Oh, in your current place?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure. I think maybe the woods around us. There's something really spiritual here that's kind of awakened me again.
okay.
I've seen a woman just one time, like the upstairs were camping, and Johnny wanted to watch the game, so he was upstairs and I was down here by myself
Mm-hmm.
watching Deadpool. I went to turn off the lights, and when I turned around, there was a woman sitting on the couch.
Yuck.
And she was
Okay,
like,
can we pause there for a second?
yeah.
I've never seen a ghost, so what does it look like? Does she look solid? Does she look like transparent? Does she look like a shadow? Like, what does she look
She
like?
looks a bit like a shadow, but entirely white except for the head and hair, which are black.
So, like, did you see a face?
No, it's black.
Ew! Okay, I hate that.
Yeah, well, I was just like, okay.
Okay, so she's
She
chilling
didn't
on the
scare me.
couch. Oh, she didn't? Why?
I, I usually listen to my gut when it comes to that stuff. If it, um, like if I don't feel like it's dangerous, it's just sitting there. Whatever.
I remember you saying the same thing about the ghosts that were in our house, or like
Hmm.
Dad's house, that they didn't feel like malicious.
Yeah, they weren't.
So, have you ever felt a malicious spirit?
I can tell you about the cryptid I saw
The what?
a year ago. A cryptid.
What the fuck's that?
Basically, I saw something that I didn't know if it was a spirit or not, but like an unidentified creature.
Okay, so finish off your story about the lady on the couch first, and then we'll get to that.
That was it.
Oh, I
I
thought you
just
were
sat
gonna say
down.
she was doing something. Like
I
next to
sat
her?
down. Yep. I looked at the TV. I looked back. She was gone.
I see.
Yeah, I was just so unbothered. I was like, okay. It's nice to see another one again. I'm thankful that you're not bad like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it was something like that's been bothering me for years. I'm like, am I going to see stuff again? That sort of stuff. So I was pretty happy.
Interesting. Why?
Hmm. Uh, it's just weird. Like as a kid, I always used to see this stuff, but as an adult, I'm no longer seeing stuff. It's kind of like sad.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of get it.
Hmm.
Okay, so tell me about
Because
the
it makes
cryptid.
the world a little bit more interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Hmm. I think it was like a year ago. I was walking to my bus stop to work. It was like really dark.
Hmm.
It's probably around this time, like fall, winter, spring.
Okay.
So I'm walking to work to the bus stop on this street. It's pitch freaking black. I'm using my flashlight and like I'm walking down the street and I see at the edge of my flashlight like a shape in the middle of the street. I lift it up and I see like it looks like a man, but super pale and like really thin and hairless. And it's
Gross.
crouched with its face pressed into its knees. And I
No.
immediately feel so sick. Like this is bad.
Yeah.
like and like the instant I look at it and the instant I feel like the wave of fear and panic hit me, I just walk off the street and I just focus on that stop sign at the end of the street. I'm like, don't look at it. I don't even pay attention to it in my peripheral vision as I walk past. I'm just focusing at the end of the street, going, get down there, get down there. Don't think about it. Just get down there. Walked
Holy
right past it.
fuck.
I don't know what the hell that
Oh my
what
god.
it was so freakish. Like it had like really long limbs too.
No. Ugh.
Oh my god. Like
Ugh.
I tried looking on the internet for anything that was similar and like I found like the rake.
The the rake?
The rake.
Oh, yeah, I know about that video game.
What's that?
There's a video game called Rake where basically you have to like capture the rake.
Oh my god, that's it. Is it like a white humanoid creature too?
Um, let's see. I can look it up right now.
The rake.
Rake game. Yeah, it's a game on Steam called Rake.
Mm-hmm.
It is a white humanoid creature.
Yeah, so it's I'm like, what? I think I shared the story once on Reddit. Someone suggested the Smiley Man, an SCP. You know what SCPs are?
SEP?
SC.
Oh, SCP.
Yeah. I
Uh,
don't really believe in those, but like the lore is that if you look at it, it like attacks and like you're not supposed to look at it.
so what does SCP stand for? Oh, secure, contain, and protect.
It's like um
Objects and
they're
strange
fictional.
entities that violate natural law.
Yeah. People like make them up and add another one.
Well,
Create like whole backgrounds for the creature.
that's horrifying.
It's horrifying. So like that was really scary. It's really dark now and like I'm freaking terrified walking down the street. Like
Oh
I don't turn on my
no.
flashlight and I just walk in the darkness
Well, that's
because
not
I don't want to
safe.
see it again.
But
I
come
don't
on, you could
want
get hit by a car.
I can hear a car coming. It's so dark. I'll hear it and I'll see it.
Still doesn't seem safe.
Yeah. I heard a weird noise this morning when I was walking.
Oh
As soon as
yeah?
I like got to my driveway, it was like a like sound bit mix between a human and a peacock. It was weird.
Could have been like an owl or something.
But they usually go woo woo.
Have you
They don't
heard
like
a
feel
screech
weird.
owl?
No,
Me neither.
it doesn't screech. It doesn't go.
Let's find out. Oh no, that sounds like a hoot.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Hmm. So it's kind of like a. What did you say it sounded like? A mix between a human and.
A
What?
peacock.
Oh. Hmm. Well, I have no earthly idea. Hopefully it
Yeah.
was a animal and not a spirit.
Yep. I just like booted my ass and then power walked down that street.
Yep. Like, I ain't about this right now.
I'm like, not today.
Not today, demons. Not today. Uh, now, do you have like a scariest thing you've ever experienced, or was one of those the scariest?
There was the scariest thing I ever experienced.
Oh shit. Okay, let's
It's
hear it.
kind of hard to talk about because
Okay.
it feels so crazy.
Well, you can leave out some
I've told it to
details.
you before.
Have you?
Yeah, when I was dog sitting, I used to dog sit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be like alone in this house with this dog.
Mm-hmm.
And one night I woke up middle of the night to Looper growling and snarling and whimpering because he slept on my bed with me.
Mm-hmm.
And as I start to wake up, I can feel in the room a coldness and like this horrible sensation of danger and evil. Like I can't describe like evil, but it was evil.
Ew. Okay.
And I felt it at the end of the bed. I couldn't see it, but Looper could see it. He was like flipping out, snarling, whimpering, like backing away, and he was like focused at the foot of the bed, which I felt it was there. And it was it's the terrible sensation of
Ugh.
like feeling it hitting me in waves. Like it wanted to harm me and then just covered myself in blankets.
Yeah.
One of the few times where I reached out to Mary,
Oh, yeah.
specifically Mary, and like begged for help. Basically, yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Yeah, that's where the crazy part happens, and I feel like really crazy talking about it.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's like suddenly the room heats up, it's gone, and it feels really warm and cozy, and I feel something like a weight in the bed behind me, and I'm like, this is crazy.
Wait, a weight in the bed behind you. What do you mean?
Yeah, like someone joined me in the bed,
Oh.
laid down behind me, and like it just feels super warm, and it's like suddenly I feel like I can go to sleep, and I pass right out.
Bruh, Mother Mary.
Because
What up, girl?
it feels crazy to think about that, but
I love how the
I'm like,
religion part seems absolutely crazy to you, but like the
right?
evil demon, like that's more normal.
Right? Like, we were talking about spirits and cryptids, but religion.
Mary.
Yeah. I have a rosary that Auntie Dawn brought me that's been blessed, and whenever I like hold it, I feel my skin tingling and shit. I feel like really close
Wow.
to it. Yeah.
Well, that's
That
interesting.
gets to me.
Do
I'm
you
not
like?
religious, but I do appreciate whatever that was
Hmm.
that came to my aid.
What do you think it was?
I have no idea.
Just like a positive spirit,
Possibly.
or like
Like,
an angel?
I do believe in a higher power or a god,
Okay.
and I feel like I'm a spiritual person, but yeah, I can't say I understand it, know what it is or what it wants.
I see.
It's like too beyond that. I feel like
Yeah. I mean, if
so.
you know how, or if you know what helps you, and you know you can like invoke it, then what else do you
Hmm.
need to know, right?
Yeah,
Whatever it is.
it was truly a humbling experience.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's
Well,
fascinating.
I'm all shaky and stuff right now.
How about we talk about books?
Yeah.
Happy
Miss
Halloween!
Seraphina.
Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yep.
What are we drinking today, Jess?
A partially drunken strawberry and grapefruit tea.
Nice. And it's still bomb.
Yep. Even cooled down. It'd make an excellent ice too, I think.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what is it? Strawberry and what?
Grapefruit.
Oh yeah, that sounds like it would be Excellent. Nice. You should try it.
Add some ice. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think fruity teas would be excellent in the summertime. Just tons of iced tea.
Oh yeah, totally.
If you don't want something boring like just water, tea.
I am drinking the same cup of water from the last episode. Hell yeah,
Dang.
dude. I'll try to have tea next time, okay? I know.
Terrible.
I'm supposed to be
Try
drinking
harder.
tea and talking about books, not drinking water and talking about books. This isn't water is good, books are better. I get it, okay?
Water's good. Nice.
Alright, where did we leave off our character, Jess?
Imlan. Imlan.
Imlan!
Kiggs and Seraphina poking around, looking for clues. They find the knights. Sir James names Imlan. And as they're heading back to the castle, Imlan.
Imlan! They find fucking Imlan!
No, Imlan finds them.
Oh shit, dude!
Oh yeah.
Sick. Alright,
Alright.
chapter
20.
20.
Seraphina's horse rears, sending her flying. Kiggs jumps off his horse with his sword in hand, and he pulls her up. Seraphina recognizes Imlan from her mother's memories and calls Orma on her device thingy.
Yup. That's the time when you're gonna do it without hesitating.
Kiggs shouts at the dragon that it's in violation of the treaty, but the dragon ignores him and screams at Seraphina that she smells of Sar and demands that she tell him who she is and if she is a spy.
Oh shit.
Seraphina doesn't know what to do since she doesn't want Kiggs to know that she speaks Mutya, so she just stares at the ground. Imlan threatens to kill the prince and says that he has a friend on the board of...
Censors?
Oh yeah, oh gosh. On the board of censors who can turn her inside out. She steps forward and says in Mutya that that it's him the censor should be after, and ignores Kig's shot cries at her like a star would. So she ignores Kiggs as he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because he hears her going,
what are you doing? Right, I was thinking like that's
or whatever the fuck Mutya sounds like.
yeah.
Dude, okay, can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
I just heard like a creaking sound.
Go investigate.
I'm terrified. I'm alone, so I shouldn't be hearing anything.
I mean, are you alone upstairs? Like,
I'm alone.
are the owners of the home?
Well, yeah, but I should hear creaking through the ceiling. Like, it sounded like it came from the bathroom, which is like right outside my bedroom door.
Investigate!
Nope. I'm just gonna turn back around and pretend I didn't hear it.
Okay.
I'm scared! Okay, go on. While I look over my shoulder. Fuck.
Seraphina tells Imlan that she's contacted the embassy and that Eskar is on her way. And that she has a tracker/bomb implanted in her tooth that will kill him if he attacks her.
Damn, she's a quick thinker.
She demands that he tell her where he has been hiding, and he's like, huh, you don't know shit, and flies off.
Okay, bye, Imlan.
Yeah. Seraphina turns back to Kiggs, and he backs away from her, and he's like, what are you?
Fair.
She says that she's still her, and he's like, no, you're dragon. And she swears she's not, and says that she can speak Mutya because she's very, very smart. Nice one.
Nice.
He says that she's gotten a draconian device, which is illegal for humans. He kind of understood some of what she said. Understands it more than he speaks it, apparently. Draconian device, which is illegal for humans to have, but she says that she doesn't have it, and that she was just bluffing. And I'm like, could have told the truth. Like right there, I'm like, why did she not tell him the truth about Orma's device?
Oh.
Like, in my experience, lying will just fuck up a relationship
Well, I don't think she
so bad.
intended to lie. I feel like she literally just forgot about it. And she was like panicking. So
Like,
she
no,
was
I don't
like,
have something in my
no,
tooth.
I don't have that, yeah, tooth device. I don't have draconian devices.
But I have this one. She pulls out her necklace. No. He starts to panic and is crazed to like as the adrenaline starts to like wear off and like the realization of what just happened and
Yeah.
how close
He's
he
like,
came to
how the
death.
fuck are we alive?
Yeah, so he starts like flipping out and he is finds it like absolutely crazy that she bluffed a dragon. Like
Yeah.
you bluffed a dragon.
How the fuck?
Yeah. He says that it's a madness that she did that. Seraphina protests that Imlan was going to kill him and steps forward and pulls him into a hug, which we learn that they are the same height. Ooh,
Right?
she's tall.
Or he's short. Or both.
Both.
How tall do you think they are?
Um,
I'm gonna say she's
5'8",
tall and
5'9".
he's short. So 5'7".
Oh, I was saying 5'8".
5'8". She could be 5'8".
5'9".
She could be. I'd say 5'8" at the tallest, probably.
Meh.
Because she's
Okay.
never really like described as tall.
No.
So
I mean, is
5'8".
5'9" tall?
Oh yeah, 5'9's tall.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm
Five
gonna bring my
eight is
coworkers who are
already tall.
5'9".
Huh?
Huh? I'm gonna bring my coworkers who are 5'9". They're tall.
Yeah.
I have one who's over 6 feet. This is like a
Damn.
model.
Damn.
She's stunning. It's hard not to look at her when she walks by.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's half weeping, half scolding her when Orma and Bastian land on the hilltop by them.
Wait,
And
wait, 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 wait,
Seraphina
wait, wait,
realizes,
wait, wait.
fuck, I just told Gigs I have no device.
Wait. Did you mention that they hugged?
Yeah, I just said,
Oh, did you? Okay.
hug.
I focused on the same height
Pulls
part.
them into a hug. And we learn they're the same height.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Gotcha. Sorry, Orma and
That was
Bassind arrive.
bold as fuck of her to hug him like that.
Well, he was like
She's
losing
so
it.
shy. Yeah. Gonna stop him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And wait, is that it?
That was it.
Orma and Bassind arrive, and that's it?
And that is it. And she's all like, oh shit, I just told him that I have no devices. How the hell did she call him? She has a device.
Oh, shit.
And that's where lying fucks you up.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. I guess we can just roll straight into chapter 21 then.
Hell yeah.
Chapter 21. Fina tries to explain to Kiggs, who has drawn his sword again, that they're not in danger. The two dragons are Orma and Bassind. So Kiggs immediately calls her out. He's like, okay, so you called this dragon with that device that you don't have?
Mm-hmm.
Fina says she lied to Imlan. She doesn't actually have that device. As for the other one, she just forgot about it.
Sure did.
Okay. So Kiggs points out that Orma came instantly when called, like a pet. So he obviously feels something for Seraphina. She tries to argue, but he's angry and unconvinced. He even tells her to call him Prince Lucian when she calls him Kiggs. Ouch! The dragons come closer, heads down, like submissively, so they don't seem threatening. And Kiggs declares that they're all under arrest. Orma and Bassind for unauthorized transformation. That's cute. I just picture him like putting them in cuffs, or attempting to. And Seraphina for being in cahoots with two unauthorized dragons.
And having a device.
Okay,
Illegal device.
well, she argues that association with dragons isn't a crime, but Kiggs says possession of a Quig-made device is. So yeah. Then he demands the dragons shrink down. Still in dragon form, Orma snaps at Seraphina that he's going to be in huge shit if he transformed for nothing! Fina fake translates to Kiggs, saying, Orma says they can't shrink right now because they have no clothes and they'll freeze. Orma suddenly asks Fina if she's in love with Prince Lucian, and asks if she was going to mate right here in the snow.
Oh my god.
Oh, Orma, stop.
Hell no.
She ignores this and tells Kiggs the dragons will walk ahead, while Orma continues to berate her. He smells his father and reminds her that he told her not to go looking for him, but also scolds her for not keeping him here so Orma could kill him. She's like, "You can't have it both ways, Orma," which is fair. He's like, "I told you not to go looking for him. Why did you not keep him here?" So they begin to walk back, Kiggs and Fina on their horses, following the dragons. And she wonders how Imlan found them, whether he tracked them from the coppice or had been waiting for them on the same road. How could he know they would return? So, yeah, that's fair, because
maybe he's got eyes on that forest. And that's how Prince Rufus died.
Yeah. That, I suppose, would make sense. But if he's like a Tsar, how is he constantly watching that forest?
True.
Right? Because we need to be under the impression that he is usually a Tsar.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So, Fina starts to speak, but Kig says he'd rather not listen to her, and he calls her Maid Dombey. So she's hurt, but continues anyway. Yeah, dude, that's fucking cold. She says Imlan must have known where they were going and that they'd be coming back. So someone at the palace told him, or he is someone at the palace.
Mm-hmm.
And she asks who knew where they were going today.
Uh-oh.
Kig says his grandmother and Griselda, and Fina asks if Griselda said anything to the Earl of Apsig. She points out that he came out of nowhere 2 years ago. He doesn't drink. He has fair hair and blue eyes. And she doesn't say this, but he had seemed to smell her scales, too.
He did?
Yeah, he did. Kiggs
oh
thought...
my god.
What?
Oh my god, I really didn't like him. He's the secret Tsar. He's Imlan.
That was one of your theories last time, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. You had 3 different ideas. One of them was Basinde, one of them was Kiggs, and one of them was the Earl of Apsig.
Fuck that guy.
So, Kiggs thought that they had concluded he was Lars's half-brother, in which case he could not be Imlan. But Fina says that was just a rumor, and it occurs to her that if Joseph, the Earl of Apsig, is a dragon, he could be Lars's father.
Oh my gosh. If he's Imlan, then his little sister. That makes sense.
Oh. Yeah. She doesn't say that part out loud, by the way. But yeah, if Joseph is Imlan and Lars is his son, that would make Lars Fina's half-brother.
Oh my god. Wait, no. Imlan is her grandpa.
Oh, okay. So it would be like second cousin.
Uncle.
Lars would be her uncle?
Yeah. If that's her grandpa.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Is there like half-uncles? Does that exist?
Yeah, half-uncle. It'd be her mama's half-human bro.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's too late to be thinking like this.
Okay, continue.
My small brain can't keep up. So, Kiggs points out the Earl's musical talent and hate for dragons, but Fina says it could all be a clever ruse. She asks that he just consider the possibility that Earl Joseph of Apsig is Imlan, the dragon. She then wants to explain Orma, but Kiggs doesn't want to hear it. So she just kind of shouts it out that he saved her life, and then she tells the story of Zaid hanging her off the tower. And now we find out how Orma rescued her without seeming to rescue her, which is something I believe I complained about back when we did like chapter 3.
I don't recall.
Yeah, because it said that he rescued her without seeming to rescue her, and I was like, well, explain, and it never did. Yes, so when Orma arrived at the top of the tower, little baby Seraphina thought she was saved, but Orma just began casually telling Zaid that it would be the end of her career if she dropped Fina. He hadn't flinched at all when Zaid would shake her and let her slip through her fingers. So it was obvious to Seraphina that he didn't care about her. He was just helping his fellow Tsar not lose her job. They left together, leaving little Fina at the top of the stairs, crying and alone. She also did not know that Orma was a dragon back then.
Mm-hmm.
Kiggs asks her why she's telling him this, and she tells him she wants him to understand why she has to help Orma, because he saved her life. Kiggs thinks, as captain of the Queen's Guard, he would have heard this story before. A dragon almost killing someone is no small matter. And he asks if her father tried to prosecute this Zaid. Fina says no, and Kiggs tells her he wishes he knew how much of her story was true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she just, like, really put herself on Kiggs's bad side.
She did. Don't lie.
Yep. He clearly is not a fan of liars.
Nope.
The dragons transform at the stables into a pair of naked men. Kiggs goes inside to look for clothes, and while he does, Orma asks how Kiggs and Fina are not dead. He's more sympathetic as a human than as a dragon.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fina tells him how she bluffed Imlan out of earshot of Basind. Orma thinks it's lucky Imlan believed she was a Sar. And it occurred to me that, yeah, this means that Basind couldn't be Imlan.
Yeah.
So we have to, like, scratch that off your theory list. And also,
Yeah.
Kiggs can't, because he was there when Imlan was there, so...
Yep.
All
So
that's left is the Earl.
Factos. He's a man.
Kiggs returns with clothes, and they set off again. Back at the palace, Kiggs has them guarded in the anteroom to the Queen's study. Neither the Queen nor the Ardmagar are awake, so they are being roused, I believe, as they wait.
Yep.
Kiggs paces, looking everywhere but at Fina, and she can't stop staring at him. But she feels restless and her arm starts to itch. She just has to get out of there, so she jumps up, saying she needs the garderobe, which is the bathroom.
Just say toilets.
Well, it's... I love that she wonders what they call it in polite society. The Chamber of Unfortunate Necessity. Because she, like, also doesn't know what to call it. But yeah, the Chamber of Unfortunate Necessity made me laugh out loud for real the first time I read it. That's good. So, a guard takes her not to one of the warm latrines of the inner keep, but out to a soldier's jake hole. Which, jake hole?
Shithole. Like an outhouse, yeah.
But why is it, what is a jake hole? Why is it called a jake
I have
hole?
no idea. I have no idea.
Okay, apparently there's a musician called Jake Hole.
Nice.
Jake Hole. Toilet. Let's see. Whoa! Okay,
What?
don't search that!
Oh. Oh my god.
Did you just search Jake Hole toilet?
No. But I'm assuming.
Don't. Don't
But-
search it.
Okay, I won't.
Oh my god. Okay. Was not ready for gay porn right now. Yeah. Moving on.
Okay.
Yeah, so she doesn't care that they're at the soldier's jake hole. She just needs to be away from Kiggs. Fina shuts the door and bolts it and realizes that it's a two-seater? Like, do two soldiers come in and shit at the same time? Like, right next to each other?
Shit with your body.
Like, they hold hands while they're pooping?
Yep. Give each other support. You can do this.
Like, there's not even a barrier in between it, because Fina steps in that area between the two holes so that she can reach the window. So, they're literally two soldiers shitting right next to each other. Like, their elbows could touch each other.
Nice. Delicious lack of space.
Dude, smelling your own shit is nasty enough, but smelling someone else's shit?
Much worse.
Much, much worse. Yeah, so, Fina steps in between the holes so that she can, like, open the window because she needs air. And after she does that, she admits to herself that she's in love with Lucian Kiggs. Right there in the nasty-ass toilet. And she weeps because she knows she's a monster and it can never be. But even with Kiggs's principles and fiancé as barriers between them, she can't help but wonder, What could be? She knows that for a fleeting moment he had loved her too, after Imlan
Yeah.
flew off.
Even before that, I think.
Yeah, but I think that's when it hit her. Like when they hugged and he was like clinging to her.
Yeah.
So Fina pulls up her sleeve and looks at the scales on her arm, and hatred just tears at her insides. And she takes her dagger and pries it underneath a scale. It hurts, but she keeps going until she rips out a scale.
Oh man.
This is so fucking dark.
These descriptions of self-harm. Oh man. Makes me
There's,
shudder.
yeah, there's honestly no other way to look at this. It is self harm.
It is.
And yeah, like even reading that much, which is like a lot less descriptive than the book was. Like, fuck. Yeah, so she screams in pain. Orma told her once that when dragons first learned to take human form, centuries ago, they were prone to harming themselves because of the intensity of human emotions. Which is interesting. But I guess now she's like comparing herself to those dragons that were harming themselves.
Mm.
Soldiers pound on the bathroom door. So Fina covers her bleeding arm and opens the door. The guard demands to know what she was doing in there. Obviously, they heard her scream, and she responds with, quote, female things. to, to which the guard looks horrified.
You didn't know? We scream.
And Fina notes that even her human half can frighten people. But yeah, that's a that's rough.
Yeah.
Like I guess that's like that really is. I don't even know. Like what would you call that? Like I guess if you're looking in a mirror and you're just hating your body and hating everything.
Body dysmorphia, but at the same time, like she has a bit of a legitimate reason.
Yeah. So it's I guess a form of body dysmorphia,
Yeah.
but yeah, like
It is.
that's
That was a sad ending of that chapter.
that is really sad, and it's like
Hmm.
something about that specific scene to me makes it like somehow grounds this whole thing like more in reality,
Hmm.
which I mean like obviously the idea of a girl walking around with scales on her body is like obviously fantasy and it's not even close to reality, but if you did have someone like in real life that was experiencing that and like this just feels like what would happen, like seeing yourself as a monster and like
Hmm.
attempting to get rid of what makes you a monster.
Yeah. Yep.
And yeah,
Yeah. Body dysmorphia can do that. Fucked up.
it's really dark and it's really sad,
Yeah, it is.
and I feel for her. So that sucks.
Yeah. I was able to empathize a bit. I was like, oh fuck. This is like I didn't want to like certain memories I didn't want to remember. It was
Mm,
bad. But it was real.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
Heartbreaking, man.
It's a
Like
kind
how
of relatable character.
I think yeah, she's super relatable in a lot of ways,
Hmm.
and I think that's her voice and her emotions. I think
Hmm.
are this book's strength.
Yeah.
Um, what was I gonna say? Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Mm, shit. Fuck. It was good too. It was really smart, but I don't remember it. Shit. What was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, I hate that. Okay,
Oh man.
give me like a minute, and I'm gonna try and remember what I was gonna say.
Alright. And we at?
Okay, fuck you. Okay, I don't remember. Fuck. Oh, too bad.
Okay. We'll move
Uh,
on.
that's that's over an hour already. So
Oh shit. That was 2 chapters.
Yeah, we were talking about spooky Halloween stuff for like
We dragged on
37
too
minutes.
long. Fun. Hopefully it wasn't too crazy for you guys.
Well, it gave me the fucking shivers, and I'm still looking
Heebie-jeebies.
over my shoulder.
Same
So,
here, but I'm glad I'm not alone.
I'm alone! Jake, come back! Fuck!
Have him on the phone.
Yeah,
Like, I'm scared.
I'm gonna
Jessica
text
told
him
me
right now.
scary stories. I'm scared.
Should I just text him and say, come get me, I'm scared? He's gonna freak out. Oh my god, I'm doing it.
No. You should add a JK. I don't want to make him mad.
I'm so curious though. Oh, but that's mean. Okay, I texted I'm fine, but that somehow sounds even more sus.
Okay, just be like, just tell him that you told some scary stories and now you're scared.
I'm gonna say we told scary stories and I heard noises.
Oh, when Eric slept over, he had a hard time sleeping and he could have sworn he's heard footsteps walking around in our little kitchen.
Gross.
And I told him because he was like, the guinea pigs are really loud, and I could have sworn like it sounded like they're walking around the kitchen like footsteps. And I'm like, it could have been the lady. And he was like, what the fuck, Jessica? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't sign up for a ghost lady.
You're like, I'm sleeping in the living room, and there's a ghost right there.
He was in the living room. Oh no.
He was on the couch.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he was choked.
Well,
Hey, not everyone sees her. I'm not gonna scare you if you're not gonna see her.
yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't. Have I
Yeah.
ever slept over at your place? I don't think so.
No, well, you haven't.
I mean, maybe I would then. Who knows? Anyway, it's 9 o'clock and I am exhausted because I always
Huh?
wake up early, even though I'm not working this week.
Yeah.
God damn
Man, jelly.
it. Yeah, I mean, on one hand, it's nice and I can like get caught up on like podcast stuff and writing stuff.
Hmm.
But on the other hand, it's like I'm using all my sick days right now, so
Yeah.
I like can't get sick for the rest of the fucking however. And that's like really hard with like COVID right now because basically if you have any symptoms at all, you have to stay home.
Yeah.
You can't go to work if you have like a cough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like the shitty part that stresses me out.
Yeah. True.
So, I mean, if no one knows why I'm off from work, my back is still busted. We're recording this still on the same day we recorded the last one.
Hmm.
I mean, in the hour since we recorded the last one, I don't think I've healed that much. So pretty much the same.
Pretty much.
Anyway, yeah, so that's the end of this episode. If you want more of the podcast, please follow us on Instagram. You can follow the podcast at Tigbab Podcast, or you can follow us separately. My handle is Crimby, Jess's is Jess.Egan24. You can also find us on Facebook. Just search Tigbab Podcast or Tea is Good, Books Are Better, and we should show up there. Also, please subscribe to our good friend Baram Barami on YouTube. He's the one who made our jingle, which you heard at the start of this episode, and he's a really cool guy and makes dope stuff, so check him out. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/teaisgoodbooksArebetter. We have a few different tea-themed tiers with fun rewards, such as behind-the-scenes content, outtakes, and mini-episodes in which we force our brother to watch Game of Thrones, which he hates. So you will be getting something in return for your contribution, and you'd also be helping us improve the podcast with better equipment, but we also just appreciate you listening. And please don't forget to share the podcast with your family and your friends. It is the best way for us to grow. And if you have spooky stories that you want to share, please pop on over to our Facebook page and tell us your stories there, or head over to our Instagram. Maybe we'll do like a Halloween post or something. We'll take a picture on our like Friday pumpkin carving night.
Hell yeah. Family
Yeah.
pic.
Yeah, and then we can post that and y'all can see what Jake looks like.
Show off our pumpkin carving
Show
skills.
off our pumpkins. You can rate who has the best pumpkin and then also share your spooky stories in the comments.
Let's give Raven some nightmares.
I have nightmares too easily.
Yeah. Oh, you
uh
know how Johnny gets night terrors a lot
uh-huh.
in sleep paralysis?
Uh-huh.
Well, one time he woke me up, like he usually does when he has one, a night terror.
Wait,
Like
is
he was
this
just
the
like,
one where with the alien?
no,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
it happened recently.
Oh,
He
okay.
just like snorted. It was like, oh, Jess.
Oh.
And I'm like, uh-huh. And he's like, huh. And he goes back to sleep. He's not awake at all when this happens. He just
Oh
like half
shit.
asleep. He'll reach out to me.
Right.
And so I looked over at him and I saw what looked like a black hand over his face, like
Oh!
disappear quickly, like shoot away as soon as I looked at it and saw it. It like
Oh!
flew away and I was like, what the fuck? I immediately got up and I was like touching around his pillow where I saw it like shoot away.
Oh!
Yeah. I got
God.
up and I paced around the house so they could get the fuck out of here. I don't know what you are, get the fuck out. I was so mad.
Stay away from my man, bitch.
Yeah, you don't you dare.
Dude, you just raised my hackles again. I am not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Fuck! I'm like looking in every corner of my room right now, like lifting my feet off the floor. Fuck! Okay, we gotta end this episode now.
Before I keep going.
Yeah, no more stories. Okay, that's it. That's the end. Bye!